Hello, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be taking you through the step-by-step process in making Jamaican Black Castor Oil. This video is going to be a little lengthy, but I'm going to try my best to explain every details that I need to teach you in making Jamaican Black Castor Oil at home. Guys, this video is going to be a little messy, but it's part of the process, so stay back, cool down, and let's make this oil. So now I have 1 sack of castor seed. I actually got this seed. In fact, it took me about 2 weeks to get all this seed, thanks to some help of my neighbors. Okay, so I have this whole seed, a 5 kg sack seed full of castor seed. So I'll be using this castor seed for my tutorial in this video. Bear in mind that castor oil, which is Jamaican Black Castor Oil, is oil that is used for the hair. Is going to promote hair growth, is going to strengthen the hair, is going to nourish your hair, is going to moisturize your hair. So this is part of the hair growth journey that you are embarking on. At this point, I'm just confused. I'm just thinking about if I should separate the seed together and then start the process, or what am I supposed to do. I was just confused on how to get this seed roasted. So I had an idea, and I had this big pot there, so I have to put all the seed together in one pot so that it will be easy for my work, and it's going to save time and then energy as well. So I'll put both seeds in this big pot so that everything will be in one pot and the process will be easy for me to handle. So this is the seed, the total seed. Now I'm going to set my fire. Bear in mind, this took a very long time, so using gas for this process is not advisable because it's going to cost a lot, because I actually spent a lot of money in buying charcoal just to make this oil. I would advise that if you have access to wood, you can use wood instead of going for charcoal, which is going to cost, and using gas, which is also going to cost a lot. So when you notice that your seed is roasting, like you could hear some sound coming out of the seed, you start stirring it. So you'll be stirring it periodically so that the down part will come to the top, and then the top part will also go to the down so that it can get access to the heat, so for it to also start roasting very well. So I need to let you know this process took a very long time. It actually took a very long time. In fact, I spent more than a day in making this oil. So this is not something that you should be expecting that in 30 minutes you'll be done with it. No, it's not going to take you 30 minutes, or is it going to take you 1 hour? So you have to put this in mind. It's going to take a long time. So if you are doing something, you can just put it on and then concentrate on whatever that you're doing. But this is not going to take a short time as you'll be expecting. So you should put this in mind. So at this point, you can see that some of the seed are already roasting. You can see it, and you can see that there is smoke coming out of the seed as well. So the smoke was too much that I have to move my coal pot and my pot to an open space so that the smoke will not disturb my neighbors. So this seed has been on the fire for I think about more than 30 minutes, and you could see that it is already turning black. That means the seed is roasting very well. So I'll continue stirring it. I'll continue stirring the seed. So if you look at the ladle, you can see that it is becoming black. That means I'm getting a little bit of oil from this seed, but this is not over yet. So at this point, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel so that you'll be getting your weekly upload on how to grow long and take natural hair with Ahima. So share this video as well to other people, because I know a lot of people have been searching for how to make Jamaican castor oil, and this video has really been one of the videos that people have been searching for it, and the videos on this particular topic is very limited. So I decided to make this video for the people out there who wants to make their own Jamaican black castor oil. Okay, so I already have a video on how to make castor oil, but that is not the Jamaican black castor oil. So this video is a total different video from the other video I've already posted. So you could see the smoke coming out of it, and at this point I was so smelling like, I don't even know how to call this smell. It's like some kind of gutter scent, because the scent coming from this seed was just too harsh. It was just too much. But you could see that I'm getting oil from this, because if you look at the ladder, you could see that the oil has started staining on my ladder, and even the oil has started forming on the surface of the pot. So if you check very well, you could see that the oil has started forming from the top of the pot, and this is a good sign. And this is not just happening because the seed has been on the fire for about 10 or 15 minutes. I think this seed has been on the fire for about 1 hour plus, and I'm not getting the oil from the seed. So as I said, this is not something that you should think that like you're going to get it in a short possible time. It actually took hours. It took a very long time to get me there. So you can see my oil. Oh my god, I just get burnt, but wasn't too serious. So you can see the lid has already have some oil on top of it. So you can see the oil. You can now feel the oil on the surface of my seed, of my roasted seed. This was something like, it was something good. So at this point, I'm just going to start scooping the oil. I'm going to scoop the oil, of which I'm going to be getting some of the seed from the oil, because you know, if you've used castor oil before, you can see that castor oil has this thickness. It's not the type of oil that flows very easily. It is very thick, so it is very difficult to strain castor oil. Castor oil is the kind of oil that is very difficult to strain it. So it's very difficult to strain this oil. So I just scoop the top of the oil, the top of the seed, and then I'll just put it in my colander and then try to separate the seed from the oil. You know, seeing this oil forming on top of this castor seed is like I was very happy about it, because to tell you the truth, this is actually the first time I'm also trying this Jamaican Black Castor Oil. I've been making castor oil, but I haven't tried the Jamaican Black Castor Oil. And Jamaican Black Castor Oil has been the oil that most people use it, so I was so curious, like what is so special about Jamaican Black Castor Oil. So I also wanted to give it a try and see what is so special about Jamaican Black Castor Oil. What is so special? So my curiosity actually led me to making Jamaican Black Castor Oil. So now I'm going to leave this thing on for the oil to strain a little. So you see that upon all the oil that I collected, this is the oil that I'm getting, and you could see the thickness in this oil. So by the time I get this oil from this pan, I'm not going to be left with anything significant. So I could see like this oil, this pot of seed, and I'm getting this type of oil is a cheat for me. So that led me to the other part, should I say the other step or other process to getting extra castor oil, extra Jamaican Black Castor Oil. So I just took the pot down from the fire for it to cool down a little, and then I'm going to be taking the seed from the pot into my mortar, and I'm going to pound this seed, this roasted seed, in fact the black one, the black seed that I've already roasted. I'm going to pound it in my mortar, because even if I get the oil by just scooping it, I'm not going to be able to strain all the oil from the whole of this seed. So the best thing to do is to pound the seed and then try another method in getting the oil. So this is after pounding for some time. Guys, I need to be very, very frank with you. This process was actually very tedious. It was so difficult. I had a lot of things to wash, and because the oil is very thick, it just stick into everything that I used for making this oil. It sticked in my mortar, it sticked in my pestle, it sticked in my pan, it sticked in my pot. In fact, it sticked everywhere, even on my hands. This oil sticked on my hands, and it was so difficult to get all of these things cleaned up. But at the end of the video, I just want to know if this oil is something that you would love to try it, or you just go to the store and buy it. So after getting my whole body messy with this oil, it's already getting late, like it was around 6 something, and I still haven't achieved what I wanted to achieve. So I have to put this back on the fire and then put water on it. The reason I'm putting water on this thing is to help me, is to get the oil separated from the seed. You know that when you put water in oil, you see that the oil will start forming on top of the water. So as the oil come on top of the water, then I'm going to scoop it. So now you see that after I've separated the water and then the water from the water and then oil, you see that I'll still be left with some water in the oil. So now I'm going to put the one that I scooped from the main seed onto the pan on the fire. So I'm going to put the scooped one on fire, and this is going to help separate the water. In fact, it's going to evaporate the water from the oil, so that the water will start evaporating and it will be left with the oil only. So that is what I'm actually doing. This is not difficult. It just it takes a long time. It takes time, and you need to be very patient for it. And it actually gives you a lot of work to do, of which I'm not going to lie to you about. It actually gave me a lot of work to do. I almost regretted doing it in ways. I almost regretted doing it anyway. I don't even know if it was actually important for me to even do the Jamaican Black Castor Oil, because I've been doing castor oil, and of which it also gives me a long in fact it gives me a lot of work, but not as much as dealing with this black one. So this is the nails day. I have to put this thing back. In fact, I was so tired and I have to just take it back and then put it down for the nails day. So the nails that I placed this on, so you could see that the water is evaporating little by little. So you can see that the bubbles from the oil is reducing. That means the water is getting out of the oil, and I think our oil is almost ready. So my oil is ready, and now it's time to scoop this oil. And you know, I still have some seed in it, so I need to strain this. So before I don't even know what came into my mind, like I have to use a white cloth for straining something black. So I did that method and it was just time consuming, so I decided to actually use a sieve and then put it in and then press my spoon on it, so that I'll be getting, I think this method worked a little. So after I noticed that this straining one is just taking a whole day to strain, I decided to squeeze it with my hands, and you can see how messy my whole hands are. But guys, it is worth it. It is worth it. Anything for your hair is worth it. So after the scooping, guys, so guys, is this something that you're gonna try? So let me know in the comment section if you're gonna try this or you're just going to buy from the store. To me, I think buying from the store is the best, because after a very hard day work, in fact after a very stressful day, I just got this. It wasn't bad though. So one thing I want you to also know is that when you use this oil on your hair directly, it stays on your hair. So I would prefer to add this oil to maybe my moisturizer or my shampoo. I think that's the best way to use this oil for your hair. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel, give me a like, and then share this video. Until then, I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.